love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Fewer breaks after math, when I hate I attack.
Hey everybody, good to see you guys. I hope y'all are doing well. Happy Monday. All right, let's go in and say hello to the few people who are in here. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe if y'all haven't done so. Hello, Art Go Show. You're probably asleep, but it's so good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Miss Sharon. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing good and not crazy. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. And Markella, I hope you're feeling better, sweetheart. Thank you guys so much for being in here. All right. So we always go over, I thought this was a very good topic to talk about. And it says importance of patience. Importance of patience. Tonight we're going to be going over the importance of patience. How does being patient affect mental health and well-being? Is there a specific rule of thumb for patience? Panel after I go over info if there is anybody to do a panel. Oh, thank you, Art Go Show. So good to see you, sweetheart. You go get you some rest, honey. Hashtags patient, awareness, support, positivity, mental health, well-being, life lesson, community, life encouragement, and motivation. All right, guys. Let me get... I figured we could talk about some interesting stuff that we've never talked about. I'm trying to get different things pulled up when we go over our topics, guys. All right. Let me try to make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Let me see if y'all can see it right there. Make it a little bit bigger. All right. Can y'all see that okay? All right, guys. I love the dog. Daggone it. Why in the world did it do that? Okay. I love the doggy. So cute. All right. This is mindful. Healthy mind, healthy life. Daggone it. We'll scroll down. What in the world? There we go. It says, as virtues go, patience is a quiet one. It's often exhibited behind closed doors, not on public stage. A father telling a third-time bed story to his son, a dancer waiting for her injury to heal. In public, it's the impatient ones who grab all our attention. Drivers honking in traffic, grumbling customers in slow-moving lines. We have epic movies exalting the virtue of courage and compassion, but a movie about patience might be a little bit of a snoozer. Having patience means being able to wait calmly in the face of frustration or adversity. So, anywhere there is frustration or adversity, example, nearly everywhere, we have the opportunity to practice it. Yet patience is essential to daily life and might be key to a happy one. Having patience means being able to wait calmly in the face of frustration or adversity. So anywhere there is frustration or adversity, example nearly everywhere, we have the opportunity to practice it. At home with our kids, at work with our colleagues, at the grocery store with half our city's population, patience can make the difference between annoyance and equanimity, being worry between worry and tranquility. Religions and philosophers have long praised the virtue of patience. Now, researchers are starting to do so as well. Recent studies have found that, sure enough, good things really do come to those who wait. I've heard that saying as a child many, 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 many times. I'm sure you guys have too. Some of these science backed benefits are detailed below, along with 3 ways to cultivate more patience in your life. Number 1, patient people enjoy better mental health. This finding is probably easy to believe if you call to mind the stereotype impatient person, face red, head steaming. And sure enough, according to a 2007 study, this is kind of older information, but I think it's great, by Fuller Theological Seminary professor Sarah A. Sineker and UC Davis psychology professor Robert Emmons. Patient people tend to experience less depression and negative emotions. Perhaps they can cope better with upsetting or stressful situations. They also rate themselves as more mindful and feel more gratitude, more connection to mankind and to the universe, and a greater sense of abundance. In 2012, Shin Necker sought to refine our understanding of patience, recognizing that it comes in many different stripes. One type is interpersonal patience, which doesn't involve waiting but simply facing annoying people with equanimity. In a study of nearly 400 undergraduates, she found that those who are more patient towards others can also tend to be more hopeful and more satisfied with their lives. Another type of patience involves waiting out life's hardships without frustration or despair. Think of the unemployed person who persistently fills out job applications, or the cancer patient waiting for her treatment to work. Unsurprisingly, in Shineker's study, this type of courageous patience was linked to a more hype. Finally, patience over daily hassles, traffic jams, long lines at the grocery store, a malfunctioning computer. I know that too well. Seems to go along with good mental health. In particular, people who have this type of patience are more satisfied with life and less depressed. These studies are good news for people who are already patient. But what about those of us who want to become more patient? In her 2012 study, Schnicker invited 71 undergraduates to participate in 2 weeks of patience training, where they learn to identify feelings and their triggers, regulate their emotions, empathize with others, and meditate. In 2 weeks, participants reported feeling more patient towards the trying people in their lives, feeling less depressed, and experiencing higher levels of positive emotions. In other words, patience seems to be a skill you can practice. More on that below, and doing so might bring benefits to your mental health. Patient people are better friends and neighbors. In relationships with others, patience becomes a form of kindness. Think of the best friend who comforts you night after night over the heartache that just won't go away, or the grandchild who smiles through the stories she has heard her grandfather tell countless times. Indeed, research suggests that patient people tend to be more cooperative, more empathetic, more equitable, and more forgiving. Patience involves empathetically assuming some personal discomfort to alleviate the suffering of those around us, write Deborah R. Comer and Leslie E. Sekurkia in their 2014 study. Evidence of this is found in a 2008 study that put participants into groups of 4 and asked them to contribute money to a common pot, which would be doubled and redistributed. The game gave players a financial incentive to be stingy, yet patient people contributed more to the pot than other players did. This kind of selflessness is found among people with all types of patients with all 3 types of patients mentioned above, not just interpersonal patients. In Schinneker's 2012 study, all 3 were associated with higher agreeableness, a personality trait characterized by warmth, kindness, and cooperation. The personally patient people even tended to be less lonely, perhaps because making and keeping friends with all their quirks and slip ups generally require a healthy dose of patience. Patience may enable individuals to tolerate flaws and others, therefore display more generosity, compassion, mercy, and forgiveness. Ratschinnecker and Emmons in their 2007 study. On a group level, patience may be one of the foundations of civil society. Patient people are more likely to vote, an activity that entails waiting months or years for our elected official to implement better policies. Evolutionary theorists believe that patience helped our ancestors survive because it allowed them to do good deeds and wait for others to reciprocate. Instead of demanding immediate compensation, which would more likely lead to conflict than cooperation, or corporation. Yeah, cooperation. Sorry, guys. In that same vein, patience is linked to trust in people and the institutions around us. Number 3, patience helps us achieve our goals. The road to achievement is a long one, and those without patience who want to see results immediately may not be willing to walk it. Think of the recent critiques and millenniums for being unwilling to pay their dues in an entry-level job, jumping from position to position rather than growing and learning. In her 2012 study, Schinneker also examined whether patience helps students get things done. In 5 surveys that completed over the course of a semester, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, hippie grandma. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when you do a lot of reading, guys, you got to get a sip of drink. Bear with me a minute, guys. I think I got strangled. Well, whew. Those with interpersonal patience, in particular, made more progress towards their goals and were more satisfied when they achieved them, particularly if those goals were difficult, compared with less patient people, according to Seneca's analysts. The greater satisfaction with achieving their goals explain why these patience achievers were more content with their lives as a whole. Number 4, patience is linked to good health. The study of patience is still new, but there's some emerging evidence that it might be good for our health. In their 2007 study, Schinneker and Emmons found that patient people were less likely to report health problems like headaches, acne flare-ups, ulcers, diarrhea, and pneumonia. Other research has found that people who exhibit Impatience and irritability, a characteristic of a type A personality, tend to have more health complaints and worse sleep. If patience can reduce our daily stress, it's reasonable to speculate that it could also protect us against stress's damaging health effects. Well, thank you, Art Go. Thank you, sweetheart. 3 ways to cultivate patience. This is all good news for the naturally patient, or for those who have the time and opportunity to take an intensive 2 week training in patience. But what about the rest of us? That's okay, hippie grandma, honey. It's okay. Yeah, I got all my streams set up for the whole week. I got tomorrow's and Wednesdays. I skip Thursday because I always go live with Rebel. And then I got Friday and Saturday set up. It's fine, honey. At least you already hit the like over there. It says, it seems that there are every day ways to build patience as well. Here are some strategies suggested by emerging patient research. Reframe the situation. Feeling impatient is not just an automatic emotional response. It involves conscious thoughts and beliefs too. If a colleague is late to a meeting, you can fume out about their lack of respect or see that those extra 15 minutes is an opportunity to get some reading done. Patience is linked to self-control, and consciously trying to regulate our emotions can help us train our self-control muscles. Hey, Casper, good to see you, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. Practice mindfulness. In one study, kids who did 6-month mindfulness program in school because less impulsive and more willing to wait for a reward. The GGSC Christine Carter's also recommends mindfulness practice for parents. Take a deep breath and notice your feelings of anger or overwhelm. For example, when your kids start yet another argument right before bedtime can help you respond with more patience. I know that feeling too well. Practice, and I'm sure you guys do too. If y'all have ever had to deal with youngins, Lord have mercy. I love them, but shoo, fighting like cats and dogs all the time. Practice gratitude. In another study, adults who were feeling grateful were also better at patiently delaying gratification. When given the choice between getting an immediate cash reward or waiting a year for a larger $100 windfall, less grateful people caved in once the immediate payment offer climbed to $18. Grateful people, however, could hold on to out until the amount reached 30. If we're thankful for what we have today, we're not desperate for more stuff or better circumstances immediately. We can try to shelter ourselves from frustration and adversity, but they come with the territory of being human. Practicing patience in everyday situations, like with our punctuality challenged coworker, will not only make life more pleasant in the present, but might also pave the way for a more satisfying and successful future. There's all that one. Okay. Okay, this one is all about patience. It says emotional health. This is from everydayhealth.com. It says emotional health, all about patience, definition, health effects, and how to learn it. Hello, Digger Doug. Good to see you, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. Let me try to make this one a little bit bigger because it's very thin. Let's see. Can y'all see that okay? Or do I need to make it a little bit bigger? There we go. There we go. All right. It says patience is a skill you can learn and work on. It says whether you're stuck in line at a bank, your teething baby is crying through the night still, or you're waiting on a decision after a series of high-stake job interviews, sometimes you need to dig deep and scrounge up every ounce of patience you have. Patience is a virtue, so the saying goes. And while some of us tend to innately have more than others, mental health and behavior experts say it can be cultivated if we work at it. Think of it like a muscle. The more you work it out, the stronger it gets, according to Deborah R. Comer, PhD, the Mel Woods Distinguished Professor in Business at Hofstra University in Hempstead, New York, where she studied organizational socializations and virtuous behaviors. Patience is completely something you can grow and something you need to practice to do well. Anyone can improve if they try, Dr. Comer says. If you're often losing your cool whenever your patience is put to a test, here's everything you need to know about patience and precisely how to get better at it. What is patience? While we all may be familiar with the notion of patience, let's start with its definition according to the researchers who studied it. Patience is the ability to stay calm in the face of adversity, waiting, frustration, or suffering, according to Sarah Schinicker, PhD, an associate professor of psychology and neuroscience at Baylor University in Waco, Texas, who studied patience along with other character strengths like gratitude, forgiveness, and generosity. In a nutshell, patience is all about putting up with something you'd rather not with calm acceptance, since MJ Ryan, executive coach of the author of Power of Patience, how this old-fashioned virtue can improve your life, and other books on positive emotions. With patience, you aren't begrudgingly accepting your circumstances. It's saying, it's okay this way, and I'm still going to keep going at it, Ryan says. You're fine, honey. Hello, Jeffrey Jameson. Good to see you. I hope you're... Jamestown. Lord. Hello, Jeffrey. Lord have mercy. I can't even get my words tonight. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. All right, Sharon. Coffee time. Says patience may look like keeping up with your workout routine, even though you're not seeing the numbers on the scale shift or choosing to sing along to the song on the radio or your commute home as you sit and stop traffic. Says, what is patience? Patience is about staying calm in the face of waiting, frustration, or suffering. Experts say it's carrying on through something you'd rather not deal with, but with a calm acceptance. You're giving up your YouTube channel. Why are you giving up your YouTube channel for? I hate to hear that. Well, you're always welcome here. Why is having patience good for your health? Research suggests that patient people are more empathetic, disciplined, and open-minded. All characteristics that can help you bolster resistance to manage life's curveballs. Patience also boosts self-esteem and overall life satisfaction, with some studies suggesting patient people have lower levels of anxiety and depression. How do I cultivate patience in my life? Pace yourself ahead of annoying situations. Download your favorite TV series for a lengthy airport layover, for example. Pick out a few coping strategies that will work for you, such as counting to 10 when you want to scream, taking up meditation, or going for a big walk after a long meeting. And give yourself grace if you lose your cool now and then. Is there such thing as too much patience? In some cases, yes, especially if your patience is keeping you in a toxic situation at work, with friends, or at home. Because your mental health will be affected. If you disengaging or giving up as you try to get through the tricky moments, your patience may not be serving you well. What is impatience? I think we... Oh, I hate to hear that. Prayers, Jeffrey. I am so sorry. Bless your heart. I am so sorry, honey. Y'all lift Jeffrey's family member up in your prayers. I'm so sorry, honey. What is impatience? Impatience is just opposite of patience, Dr. Schiniger says. A study published in 2021 in the Journal of Positive Psychology, Schiniker is the author, identifying 3 buckets of scenarios that test people's patience. They include life's daily hassles and interruptions, flight delays, traffic jams, and being put on hold on the phone for 45 minutes are examples. Interpersonal conflict, difficulties with your colleagues, or managing the quirks of your family members, and life's hardships, such as systematic racism or dealing with chronic illness you need to manage for the rest of your life. Impatience can bubble to the surface in 2 ways, according to Schiniker. The first is the complete absence of patience, a stereotypical way we envision impatience, where we're screaming and stomping with steam coming out of our ears. The second looks like disengaging or throwing your hands up in there and giving it up altogether. The American Psychological Association APA dictionary does not define impatience, but defines irritability as a state of excessive, easily provoked anger, annoyance, or impatience. What causes us to have patience or not? We can attribute our levels of patience somewhat to our natural disposition and personality, but in a lot of instances, other factors are at play too, according to Kate Sweeney, PhD, a psychology professor at the University of California in Riverside, where she studied the psychology of uncertainty and waiting. Dr. Sweeney says our natural temperament can explain why we are or aren't as patient as our siblings, colleagues, or friends. Also, how we were raised and taught to practice emotional regulation skills and impulse control matters. And then there are conditions of a situation, name our energy levels, resources, and how many other frustrating things we've encountered that day. A patient person could be lacking sleep, feeling hangry, or reeling from the day of having their mental fortitudes tested, leaving their fuse a bit shorter. Sweeney says, we're all human after all. Essentially, you're working with a trio of factors: personality and disposition, a stressful circumstance on your mood and energy levels that can make you more or less reactive at that very moment. It's combining challenging things of not knowing what's coming, not having any control over it, and how you feel. Any of those is hard enough, but together it can feel like a total nightmare, she says. Hello, Summer Thunder. Good to see you, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. How patience affects your health and well-being. Good things really come to those who wait. Tapping into your patient side has been a fair share of potential benefits for your physical and mental research or physical and mental health research suggests. Patience may make you more agreeable. For starters, patient people are more likely to be agreeable, conscientious, and open to new experiences, according to a study published in 2018 in the journal Health, Spirituality, and Medical Ethics. After studying 440 university students, the researchers suggest that patient people have higher levels of empathy, altruism, and discipline. Also, the patient people were significantly less prone to negative emotions, more specifically, those linked to neuroticism. With that combination in tow, it's no surprise the researchers found patient people act peacefully and tend to struggle less with people around them and the circumstances thrown their way. Patients may boost self-esteem and sense of self-control and productivity as a result. Results from Scheneker's, I'm probably saying her name wrong. I apologize. It's kind of a hard word to pronounce. Lab connected patients with life satisfaction, self-esteem, and a sense of self-control that helps study participants be more productive and work towards achieving their goals. In a sense, patience facilitates persistence, Scheneker says. In her research following study participants, they have trudged along with their life goals. Scheneker learned patient people were more likely to keep putting effort into their goals weeks into the process and were more satisfied with the pursuit of the goals. Hello, Tiptoe. Good to see you, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. You need grit and self-control to accomplish a goal. Sometimes you might not ever get there, but patience has you continue anyway, Scheneker says. Patience may boost resistance in the face of life stressors and anxiety. Meanwhile, Comer's research pinpoints how critical it is to be well equipped with patience to navigate life's choppy waters. A study from her group, published in 2014, found that patient people don't need instant gratification, often deliberate carefully before decision making, and are less likely to ruminate or have anxiety. Patience may ease negative mental health symptoms and related physical ones like headaches, acne, and diarrhea. The less stressful life of a patient person pays off, according to other work from Scheneker. Research has found that not only are patient people more cooperative, equitable, and forgiving, but their calm demeanor meant they were less likely to report symptoms of depression, loneliness, and other negative emotions, along with fewer health problems like headaches, acne, flare-ups, ulcer, and diarrhea, though it is worth nothing that having to cope with stressor like chronic mental or physical illness can also make it harder to practice patience. So the cause and effect likely goes both ways, as Sweeney pointed out. Impatience may increase risk of heart and sleep problems. On the flip side, impatience can wreak havoc on your physical health. Research dated back to the 1980s linked impatience with overall irritability and a higher risk of heart problems, while other findings suggest impatient people tend to have more physical complaints and sleep worse. Ryan notes that anger and irritability can increase cortisol, the stress hormone, and adrenaline, which kicks in when you're in a dangerous situation. The feelings of impatience can make your body feel like you're being chased by a tiger and about to die. We shouldn't tax our systems this much, she says. Impatience may speed up the aging process. A study published in 2016 in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences warned higher levels of impatience are tied to shorter telomeres, which are a part of the DNA. Bear in mind, telomeres get shorter in length as we age, with the research implying impatience may be accelerating the aging process in our bodies. 4 tips for being a more patient person. Patience can be tough, but the experts offer these recommendations to help you get better at it. Number 1, prepare yourself ahead of annoying situations. Excuse me, guys. Comer's biggest hack is to anticipate the situations where you find your patience tested and come prepared, she says. That could mean downloading a season of your favorite television show when you know you have a long layover between flights, or multitasking so you have some simple task to do while you're on hold with the bank. You're preempting the situation so you won't feel like what you're going through is unbearable, she said. Number 2, cultivate your coping strategies. Some people count to 10 quietly in their minds when they secretly want to scream, Comer says, while others put other tactics into place, such as meditating each night or excusing themselves to get some fresh air or take a brisk walk outside when they're in a situation they find trying. Note that some of these strategies help you cope with stress in the moment, and others are more preemptive solutions that will help train your brain to be less reactive to stressors when they show up. If you're waiting on big news, such as results from a blood test or a response on a job application, Sweeney suggests that a 2-step coping strategy for those situations. Make a checklist of everything you can do, from booking a follow-up appointment at the doctor's office or meeting more recruiters on your job hunt. After that, let go of the worry and distract yourself. Find something that completely captures your attention so you're engaged, knowing you've done everything else to prepare, she says. Number 3, reframe the situation. Reappraise the situation or think of it from a different vantage point, says Schenecker. Oh my goodness. This step requires a mixture of introspective work, showing empathy for others, and practicing gratitude. If you hate your daily commute home when you're stuck in traffic, reframe it as a golden opportunity to listen to your favorite podcast or music. This is introspection because you're consciously taking a step back to observe your emotional processes while actively reworking how you feel about the situation. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, and subscribe. It means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. And if your coworker's last minute request have you white knuckled, instead of dwelling on how irritated you are, call on empathy. Stop and take stock every time you turn to your colleagues for help. Finally, practice gratitude daily, making a list of 3 things, big or small, that you're thankful for in your life, Schenecker says. A study published in 2016 in the journal Emotion found that being grateful for the things you have can reduce impatience. Number 4, measure your own progress, but don't expect an overnight transformation. To monitor your progress, Ryan suggests keeping track of how many times you've lost your cool versus how many times you've reined in your emotions and put your coping strategies into play. First, you'll catch your impatience rearing its head after the fact, but as time goes on, you'll recognize the red flags early enough to alter your reaction. Give yourself some grace and do not be alarmed if it seems like you aren't making any headway. Understand you won't be perfect all the time. It's a process that takes attention and commitment. People will actually change for the better. Don't turn goofing up into giving up, Ryan says. When patience is healthy and when it's not, can you be too patient? Most of the time, practicing patience benefits health and well-being, but not always, Schoenecker says. If your patience is keeping you in a toxic work environment, an abusive relationship, or a one-sided friendship, for example, you aren't doing yourself any favors. You'll know because your mental health will take a toll on your patience, will impede on your happiness. Remember when we talked about impatient being either the lack of patience, losing it when you're upset, and using harsh words with a partner or friend, or disengaging, giving up? Hello, Penny. Good to see you, sweetie. Hope you're doing well. Ultimately, neither form of impatience is productive, Schoenecker says. In one extreme, there's emotional regulation issue, and with the other, you become apathetic and detached from its outcome. You're either seeing red and sulking because the Starbucks line was moving too slowly, or you're ditching the line altogether because you just can't wait. Oh, there's 12 people watching. Hit that like, guys. Patience is about keeping reactivity under control, but still staying engaged despite the discomfort. You have to strike the golden balance, Schoenecker says. And, okay, let me see. I think that's all of it. Yeah, this is just like resources. And then I have one more, guys. All right, let me get a sip of drink. This one is The Power of Patience, which we use Psychology Today all the time when we do topics. This is a website that I use quite regularly, guys. Intuition, The Power of Patience. I think this one has a video with it too. We'll play it after we get done. The importance of patience as a coping skill and how to achieve it. As a psychiatrist, let me try to make it a little bit bigger for some reason. There we go. As a psychiatrist, patience is an inevitable skill that I teach all my psychotherapy clients. In my new book, I emphasize the importance of patience as a coping skill and how to achieve it. Frustration is not the key to any door. Patience is a lifelong spiritual practice as well as a way to find emotional freedom. We need a bumper sticker. Frustration happens every morning, noon, and night. There are plenty of good reasons to be impatient along another long line. Telemarketers, ain't that the truth? A goal isn't materializing fast enough. People don't do what they're supposed to do. Rejection, disappointment. How to deal with it all. You can drive yourself crazy, behave irritably, feel victimized, or try to force an outcome, which are all self-defeating reactions that alienate others and bring out the worst in them. Or you can learn to transform frustration with patience. Patience doesn't mean passively or resignation, but power. It's an emotionally freeing practice of waiting, watching, and knowing when to act. I want to give patience a 21st century makeover so you'll appreciate its worth. Patience has gotten a bad rap for the wrong reasons. To many people, when you say have patience, it feels unreasonable and inhibiting, like an unfair stalling of aspirations or some Victorian hang-up or hangover. Is this what you're thinking? Well, reconsider. I'm presenting patience as a form of compassion and reattuning to intuition, a way to emotionally redeem your center in a world filled with frustration. To frustrate means to obstruct or make ineffectual. Frustration is the feeling of agitation and intolerance triggered when your needs aren't met. It's tied to an inability to delay gratification. At our own risk, we become too used to immediate results. Emails zip across the globe in seconds. Parents text messages to their kids to come in for dinner instead of yelling from the front porch. You can get the temperature in Kuala Lumpur or in Malibu Beach surf report with the click of a mouse. Despite the digital age's marvels, it has propagated an emotional zeitgeist with a low tolerance for frustration, not just when you accidentally delete a computer file, but in terms of how you approach relationships and yourself. Without patience, you turn into your own worst task maker. You treat spouses and friends as disposable instead of devoting the necessary time to nurture love. But with patience, you're able to step back and regroup instead of aggressively reacting or hastily giving up on someone who's frustrating you. You're able to invest meaningful time in the relationship without giving up or giving in. In fact, patience gives you the liberating breath you've always longed to take. That's exactly right, Summer. That's exactly right. Patience is a virtue. Absolutely, sweetheart. Frustration prevents emotional freedom. Expressing frustration in an effort to resolve them is healthy, but it must be done from a non irritable, non hostile place. If not, you'll put others in a defensive. Wallowing in frustration leads to endless dissatisfaction, placing us at odds with life. This emotion makes us tense, kills our sense of humor. It also leads to procrastination. We put things off to avoid the annoyances involved. Conquering frustration will revive your emotional life by making it your choice how you handle daily hassles and stresses. Defying patience is an active state, a choice to hold tight until intuition says, make your move. It means waiting your turn, knowing your turn will come. Once you've gone all out towards a goal, it entails trusting the flow, knowing when to let the soup boil. With patience, you're able to delay gratification, but doing so will make sense and feel right. Why? Intelligently, informs patience. It'll convey when to have it and if something is worth working or waiting for. It says, as a psychiatrist, I'm bestowed with patience because it is intimately intuitive and all about perfect timing, which is a key to making breakthroughs. And with patience, I can have the sharpest intuitions or psychological insight, but if I don't share them at the right moments, they can do damage or just go in one ear and out the other. With regards to this, I strive for enormous patience. Anything less would impede healing. We got 14 people watching. Make sure you guys hit that like coming in, share and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for being in here. It truly means a lot. I'm also struck by the fact that every world religion sees patience as a way to know God. That gives me an incentive to practice it, and perhaps it does for you too. While frustration focuses on external, patience is a drawing inward towards a greater wisdom. Lastly, patience doesn't make you a doormat or unable to set boundaries with people. Rather, it lets you intuit the situation to get a larger, more loving view to determine right action. Patience, a gift when you're given or received, moves within reach when you can read someone else's deeper motives. To practice patience, try this exercise from my New York. Okay, that's fine. Emotional action step. Practice patience in a long line. To turn the tables on frustration, find a long, slow-moving line to wait in, perhaps in the grocery store, bank, post office, or if you're renewing your driver's license. Dare to take on the mother of all lines in the DMV. Ain't that the truth? But here's a switch. Instead of getting irritated or pushy, which taxes your system with a rush of stress hormones, take a breath. Tell yourself, I'm going to wait peacefully, enjoy the pause. Meanwhile, try to emphasize with the other wrought cashier or government employee. Smile and say a few nice words to the other beleaguered people in line. Use the time to daydream, take a vacation from work or other obligations. Notice the stress release you feel is and how your body reacts. Lines are an excellent testing ground for patients. To strengthen this asset, I highly recommend standing in as many as possible. Practicing patience will help you dissipate stress and give you a choice about how to respond to disappointment and frustration. When you can stay calm, centered, and not act rashly up out of frustration, all areas of your life will improve. Okay, here is her video. So I'm gonna try my best to play it. You guys gotta let me know if you guys can hear it, okay? Try to make it a little bigger. Well,
The next emotion I'd like to go into is frustration. This is one of my favorite emotions because there's so many things to get frustrated about in daily life. Isn't that true?
can y'all hear it?
But the way I look at it in terms of emotional freedom is that life is a practice stage. You can go out into your mundane world and practice looking for frustrations so that you can have an opportunity to be patient. And one thing you must know is that frustration is not the key to any door. Frustration is not the key to any door. All right, remember that. The antidote for frustration is patience. Here are some strategies to develop patience. The first one I practice all the time myself. If you want to practice patience, what I suggest is that you go to the longest, most irritating line you could find and stand in it in a different way. Because the way people stand in lines, if you observe them, the cashier drops the carton of milk, the person can't find their credit card, and everybody's getting more tense and upset and irritated. That's the typical way of standing in a line. But for emotional freedom, the way I look at standing in a line is that it's an opportunity to shift that energy of the line and practice patience. So you can look at it that way. And what you specifically do is that you let somebody else go in front of you. When you do this, it's so beautiful. It's like you've handed them $1 million. They can't believe it. That in all this tension, you're actually letting them go ahead. You say, go ahead. And then they get very happy. And then you stand there. You're not pushing. You're not snitty. You're not getting anxious or angry. And you're staying there very open hearted and cheerful. And I want you to notice when you do that, what happens to the line. What I think you'll find is that line will suddenly start to move faster. So you could be masters of your universe by practicing these kinds of really wonderful techniques and see how patience can pay off in a line, because the line is the microcosm. This applies to the greater world too, in terms of developing patience in your immediate world, and you can apply it to everything.
Emotional freedom. And that's her book right there. All right, let's keep on going. And there's the author. And that was the last of it. Yeah. It says practicing patience will help you dissipate stress and give you a choice about how to respond to disappointment and frustration. When you can stay calm, centered, and not act rashly out of frustration, all areas of your life will improve. It says Judith Orloff, MD, is assistant clinical professor of psychiatry in UCLA and the author of The Imp's Survivor Guide. And there's her book. It's right here. I like to show you guys too, because if we're going over books or anything, you can always you want to look into it or anything. Let's see. Paper Kindle is $11.99, or read with our free app. And then paperbacks, you got used, you got new. All right, on it. Um, Emotional freedom. It says liberate yourself from negative emotions and transform your life. Wow. But yeah, paperback is 13 and that's new. Or Kindle, it says read with our free app, and then audiobook is free with your Audible trial. I always like to show you that goes because you never, I mean, somebody might want to order them one day. So they are on Amazon, and it's called Emotional Freedom. Peppered with practical action steps to build healthy emotional habits. This book tells how to manage difficult emotions and restore inner calm. USA Today. Huh. Wow. That's interesting. All right, guys. Tell me what y'all thought about the information that I went over. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. I'm tired. Ugh. Mondays suck. Just saying. And I did change my background because Halloween theme. And then if you look at my, I'll have to turn it off for just a second. Look at my Halloween theme background. I thought that was really cool. That was really cool. But I'm not gonna stay on here too much longer. There's 9 people watching. I don't know if we will have enough people to do a little panel to talk about it, but we could talk about it in chat for a few minutes. But yeah, I went to the doctor today, guys, and my A1C, because I'm a diabetic, they said was good, but they upped my diabetes medicine, and they're sending me for a sleep study. Oh, thank you, honey. But they're sending me for a sleep study because I'm just tired, and I still haven't went to neurology, so they're trying to get me an appointment to see if I have fibromyalgia or what's going on, because they've already did all kinds of blood work and everything come back good, but they're thinking that I might have fibromyalgia or sleep apnea because I'm just really tired, so they're just trying to rule out everything. There are words of wisdom. We just need to practice the words we read. Absolutely. But yeah, let me tell you guys what we plan. I always try to tell you guys what the live is for the week. All right, so we got importance of patience tonight, and then how to keep anchored during difficult times is tomorrow night. I thought that would be really good considering what's going on in this world right now. I thought that would be excellent to talk about, and hopefully we have enough people to pull up a panel where we can talk. And then Wednesday is our open panel. Oh, thank you, Art Go, honey. Thank you. Wednesday is our open panel, and we're not doing nothing specific. It's just having an open panel talking about anything as long as it's positive and have good vibes. Thank you, honey. It's been an extremely stressful day, guys. I don't know if you guys have me on Facebook or not. But our brakes they were shot. They were completely shot. And we got blessed today, and I won't mention who they are because, I'm not like that. But we got blessed today from this beautiful person, and they know who they are, and I thank them very, very, very much. It is much appreciated. But my brakes, both sets of my brakes were completely to the metal. And when he took the brakes off, they basically just fell off. So, and where I have to drive all the time, so I have to have brakes, and you have to have a reliable vehicle when you got kids, because you never know what could happen. It's just good to have a vehicle. But we was blessed today, and I thank that person very, very, very much, very much. And I got them fixed, thank the Lord. But he said, the person that fixed them for me said, and I thank the person that fixed them for me too. That it means so much. It means so much. But he said that the next time around, I probably have to get rotors for them, which rotors I think are more expensive. I'm not really for sure. But anyway, that's how my days went, guys. It's been very extremely long. I went to the doctor this morning. I went to bed, I think it was like 3 o'clock, got up at 6:30 to get James on the bus by 7. And then I tried to lay back down for like an hour and a half, and then I had to go to the doctor. So I've only had just a few hours of actually sleep. But yeah, it sucks. And then Rebel don't like me to get this, but I've got this shot ever since I gave birth to Tyler and Trinity. I got the flu shot today. So I'm just like, but I get it every year. Rebel don't. He took the flu shot one time and got the flu. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I don't. But but it's easier said than done. But anyway, so I got my flu shot today, and so I've just got some health problems going on. But they're just trying to figure out what's going on. But I don't know about doing a sleep study, because that means I have to sleep in somebody else's bed. I can't sleep in I can't even, if you go to the hospital for anything, you can't sleep in a stinking hospital. They keep on, they'll drive you crazy. You can't get no stinking rest until you get home. You know what I mean? And they're talking about doing a sleep study, just kind of ruling out if I have sleep apnea. I don't think I do. I'm just exhausted. I'm just, and I don't think it, and it's not just from mental health exhaustion. It's just a different type. I can't, like if you're suffering with depression, anxiety, stuff like that, you're tired, you don't have no energy. This is a different type of tired. So, and I told my doctor today, I said, Lord, I could drink a whole entire pot of coffee and still be drained. Yeah, I get mine every year, and then I get the pneumonia shot every however many years it is, because I always get, unfortunately, some around about this time. I'm knock on wood, I hope I don't, but most of the time I get bronchitis or pneumonia. So I always get the flu shot just in case. Hello, beautiful Farq. So good to see you. It's okay, honey. You can watch a replay, darling. It's okay. I know that time changes a bit. It's a bit getting used to. It's so good to see you, love. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, they up my diabetes shot. Then I take once a year. Lord, I'm telling you guys that I take once a week, and then they kept all my other medicines the same. But if y'all know anything about A1C, which I'm talking about my medical, I'm not giving no medical advice. I'm just talking kind of how my days went. My A1C is a 6.4. A 6.5 or above, you're considered a diabetic, which I am still a diabetic. It's just, it's controlled with my medication. If I did not have my diabetes medication, then it would be probably like a 9. So I still am a diabetic, but it's being controlled by my medicine. Yeah. Oh, Lord. And unfortunately, I have to repeal my disability case because they stinking denied me again. Oh, you haven't been to the doctor in 25 years? Wow. Well, that's good. At least you're healthy, lady. That's a good thing. But unfortunately, sometimes when you got illnesses and stuff, you unfortunately have to go to the stinking doctor. So it sucks, but I think I got mine a couple years ago. I think the pneumonia shot is every couple years or something like that. But yeah, I've took the flu shot ever since for the past 13 years. For the past 13 years, um ever since the babies were born. Hey, Autism Reacts. So good to see you, sweetheart. It's Angel from your Friday karaoke stream. I deleted my previous channel, and so this is my new one. Okay, sweetheart. So good to see you. I was asking about you Saturday because you said that you would see us the next day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope he's okay. Much love to you, Autism. Much love to you, darling. So, do you have another channel now or no? Are you just coming in and just supporting people and enjoying yourself? No, not really. I can die on my own, though. And besides, I'm not doing the dying, just the dead. Oh, let's not talk about that, FarQ. We love you, honey. But 25 years is a really long time not to go to the doctor, not get a checkup or that's a really long time. That's actually good because, in 25-year time frame, I already wind up having bronchitis or broke a bone or anything could happen in that 25 years. So good for you. Good for you. Unfortunately, not everybody could say that, but I'm so happy for you, you know, happy for you. But I heard, I like, I'm not 100% sure. I just heard that Australia does not have the best medical care. It's just what I heard. I'm not really for sure. I don't know nothing about it. I'm just saying that's what I heard. I don't know. Well, we love you, FarQ. We love you, darling. I actually went to karaoke at a pizza joint here in Arizona this past Saturday. Awesome. I bet you that was fun. Well, just know that you was talked about. Not bad, not bad. But we were saying we missed you and that we hope you're doing okay. Wow. Wow. Bless your heart, honey. Well, prayers for you, sweetheart. Well, you probably just try to take care of yourself the very best that you can with, like over the counter medicine or anything like that. Bless your heart, honey. But yeah, that's what I heard that, the medical treatment in Australia is not, like I said, I'm not doing no medical advice. I'm just saying that's what I heard. Not in my town, you don't come out. Really? Wow. Wow. Do you are you close by actually, like, I'm not trying to dox or nothing because I don't know nothing about Australia, but do you live kind of close by Digger Duck or Rocket or Ghost Devil? Any of those other our other Aussie fam? Because I mean, like, I did not realize how huge Australia was. Good Lord, have mercy. That place is huge. It's crazy. It's crazy. Lord, it's like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. My friend went to the hospital 3 days ago and passed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Prayers for you, darling. I hate to hear that, honey. I really do. I'm so sorry. Bless your heart. You did go live Sunday morning on my autism angel that you saw me under. Yeah, I mean, everybody, a lot of us subscribed to you and then couldn't find you. I've been attacked by trolls the last and a half. I was constantly getting phone calls from the trolls. Wow. I hate to hear that, honey. Yeah, I hate to hear that. But you are always welcome in here. No, I'm hours from anything. I'm in the desert. Wow. Yet it's a city I live in 300,000. Wow, 300,000 is a lot of people. Quite a bit of people, honey. Aw. That sucks, Sharon. I know it sucks. It absolutely drives me up the wall. And I'm not one of those people, but every time like a doctor retires or you have to see another doctor, I don't like that. I don't like change. I would rather have a family doctor that I've been seeing for up 10 years that knows my whole medical history and that I don't have to worry about saying it over and over again because a lot of my history, especially mental, is very triggering. And it sucks to constantly go over and over and over. It's like, just read my notes because I can't mentally, I just can't say it anymore. Like I sound like a dying or a broken record, and I can't, you know what I mean? Like, just read the freaking notes. So I went and deleted my Autism Angel channel and created this new one that I will be uploading on here soon. I'm taking some time off. I completely understand. Sometimes you have to do that for your own well-being, autism. So, you take care of you, but that's why I just want to tell you, you're always welcome here, darling. You can sing a song anytime you want to. You're always welcome in chat. We always asking about you Friday. All right, honey. Yeah, Penny, make sure you tell her that I said goodnight and I love her. Yeah, no more family doctors, so won't go. I also have no patience. I won't wait 4 hours. I wait 10 minutes if I had an appointment anywhere. Hence, no appointments for me. Wow. Bless your heart. That's what I said. Everybody needs prayers. Everybody is going through something or another. Something or another, guys. And everybody needs prayers. Everybody. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter what part of the world you are. Nobody's better than nobody. And everybody needs prayers. Everybody. I think everybody is going through something or another, or they're not feeling good, or they're struggling, or having financial hardship, or just whatever the case may be. Everybody needs prayers. There's nothing wrong with, saying a prayer towards, everybody and keeping them in your prayers. Oh, much love to you, autism. I'm just going to call you autism. I hope that's okay. I hope that doesn't offend you, honey. I don't mean it for it to. You let me know if it doesn't. I will call you what it says. Okay? Because I don't mean no offense, sweetheart. Absolutely. Absolutely. You see a lot of sickness and people, unfortunately, gaining their angel wings. It's very sad. It's very sad times, guys. And like I said, I always tell you guys, we need to support one another. We need to be a difference, be a difference in somebody's life. And, I always say this, please don't ever feel like you're alone in this world. There's a bunch of great people on this stream, or you can send me an email or Facebook or whatever. If you need somebody to talk to, I don't want anybody to ever think that they don't have anybody to talk to, because, everybody needs a support system. It doesn't matter who you are. Everybody needs somebody to talk to that they trust and that won't stab them in the back or anything like that. That's actually true to their word, that will lift them up and that will try to give them advice. They might not understand, but they can at least try to give them words of advice to help them feel a little bit better for the time being. I just, like I said, I'm sure you guys heard me this before. I heard me talk about this before. We was part of the VFW, which is closed down now. But there was this one veteran, all the veterans, every time I come in, I gave them all a hug because that just made their day. A lot of them live by themselves. They were elderly, and you develop friendships. They're kind of like family. You develop, you can't help it. You just do. And so this one, God rest his soul, that was my buddy. He was my buddy, and his name was HD. And I know you guys have heard me talk about him before, but he didn't have. Okay, honey, I love you, Summer. Thank you so much for coming in here. Have a blessed night, sweetheart. Yeah, you email me anytime, honey. No rush. It's kind of long, so much love, honey. Thank you so much for coming in here, honey. But yeah, and he didn't have no children. He didn't have no wife. None of his family was living, and it nobody deserves to feel like they're alone in this world when we can easily just be there for one another. There were several times he would sit at the bar at the VFW. There were several times I would just sit beside him and he would just start up a conversation and just talk about stuff that I don't even know anything about, but I would listen to him and, just to be there to comfort each other, and bless his heart, he had oxygen 24/7, and he had emphysema real bad and COPD real bad and all that. And so when he passed, it absolutely crushed me because I was like, my HD, I can't talk to him no more, And so we went to his, services and stuff. And it just broke my heart because, like I said, he didn't have no family, no wife, no children, So when I say, be there for one another, be there for one another. I'm not upholding myself. I'm not putting myself, I'm not patting myself on the back. Well, there's not enough to have a panel, honey. There's not, a lot of people are not feeling good right now, but I normally do. But, it's just, you really don't know what people are going through. You have no idea. No idea. Be patient with one another. I know that's easier said than done, but I think it would go a long while to try to show the good in this world. You know what I mean? The world is separating. The world is a scary place at the moment. Absolutely. And I'm going over tomorrow. So please come over. It says how to keep anchored during difficult times is what we are going through going over tomorrow, which I think is excellent for what this world is going through right now. How to keep anchored during difficult times. So like I said, when I pull up information, it's not just all triggering or all mental health. It's like, just useful information that each and every one of us could use. If we do cover mental health, it's bringing awareness to that. And, if any of, family members that you know of, had like any of the illnesses or mental health that we're talking about, and we did a panel, you can easily come up and, say, well, I have, like, for instance, mine and Rebel's son has ADHD. Like, I have a son that has ADHD, and this is what I deal with on a daily, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. I'm just saying, so if we do mental health, it's not triggering, or I try not to get the information that's triggering, and, just bring awareness to that, and then we can talk about it, and, have panels. And, if anybody's in here that suffers with anything like that, they can, if they feel comfortable, and it's not no pressure, they can always come up and, talk about it, or just say, hey, these are my symptoms, or whatever the case may be. I don't want anybody to feel like they're alone in this world. I don't want people to feel like, just because they suffer with something, ADHD, or in autism's, he suffers with autism, but I don't want people to feel, we're all human. We have feelings. Every one of us do. It doesn't matter. That's what God blessed us with. So, like autism, you know, I'm just using you as an example. I'm just because you're, because of what your conditions. I know I'm not making fun of you or nothing. I'm just saying, that's how God made him. Don't look down on him because that's how he is. He's a human. Like I said, we all have feelings, and, people shouldn't treat people any different because they do have a disability or they do suffer with mental health or they do have a sickness or whatever the case may be. Like I said, we're all human. We all have our own flaws. All of us do. But don't treat nobody no different because that person is different than you. We're all human. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. I don't care who you are. And everybody's, and I don't care. And I'm just blunt. Everybody's shit stinks. It don't matter who you are. You could be a billionaire. Your shit's still going to stink. Nobody's better than nobody. We all put our pants on the same way, double legs. I've done that before and about broke my neck to try to walk down. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm getting ready to jump off here. That when I do topics like this, they're not really long, just enough to cover the information, just talk about it for a few minutes. So, autism, I'm sorry, sweetheart. But yeah, I've had a eventful day. I went to the doctor today and I'm just exhausted. I've only had a couple hours of sleep. So much love to you too, sweetheart. But please come back tomorrow because I'm planning on having a panel tomorrow night. Because it's talking about being an anchor. How to keep anchored. How to keep anchored during difficult times. And all of us are going through difficult times right now, unfortunately. That's been my vision with the emphasis on using creativity to cope. I'm kind of shy and often misunderstood. It would help me a lot to get up sometime. Yes, you're more than welcome to. It's okay, autism. Like I said, if I wasn't so darn tired, I'm really exhausted. I really am. But yes, I thought that was an excellent topic to talk about, considering everything that's going on in the world. Everything, not just in the United States, but everywhere. How to keep anchored during difficult times, I think, is great. Is a great topic. Yes. So I thought that would be great as life lessons, support, awareness. I mean, I thought that'd just be great in all areas of adding that to our channel. So all the kitties I have had are rescue. My last one here is with me now. Is lovely. Oh, yeah, Artgo, you're always welcome, honey. Let's see. And Farkey said, I will make sure I have rescue cats done early tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I just thought that was great. And, there's a lot, this is YouTube. So we have a lot of people in our chat and watching from all over the world, all over, not just the United States, all over the place. Yeah, they might not be in chat, but they might be watching. It's all, YouTube is nationwide. So people, that we're talking to is from all over the world. Like I said, not just the United States, from overseas, or in their eyes, we're considered overseas. In our eyes, they're considered overseas, whichever. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I just thought that was an excellent topic. And there is some actual useful information that we're going to cover tomorrow. So make sure that y'all tune in tomorrow. It's at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, whatever time that is for you, FarQ, honey. Because I don't, Aussie time confuses me, which I know our time probably confuses y'all. I'm just saying. But 10:30 p.m. Eastern. 4 kids, I was counting Rebel. Yeah, pretty much. Y'all know the mamas in here, or the wives in here, or the girlfriends. A woman's job is never done. Ever. Never. Never. Never, ever, ever. Yes, and then don't forget this Friday, because Rebel is doing the Halloween themed songs on the bonfire on White Trash Family. This Friday is Halloween themed karaoke. Yes, Halloween themed karaoke. What's up, Ghost Devil? Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Hey, if you could do me a huge favor, I know you've been busy, but can you make me like a Halloween themed karaoke background for Friday? Because I have the ones that you made me, but it's not really Halloweeny. Ozzy, 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 or good day. Y'all will eventually teach me. Eventually. But I got the Southern slang, so that's probably easier said than done. I'll try. I'm just Southern, but I'll try. Well, Rocket Queen, she's already got the dunny part. I know what a dunny is. 4Q says, oi, oi, oi. Ghost says it's done already. What are you talking about? It's done already. What do you mean? I'm confused. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't already set up. I was just going to change my picture if I could. I was trying to find something like this, like with skulls and all kinds of stuff, but I don't know. It did it for the background, but I don't think it's going to do it for my thumbnail for Halloween themed karaoke. And Halloween themed karaoke. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ghost Devil. Thank you, brother. Halloween themed karaoke is where we'll sing Halloween themed songs. Or regular songs, whichever one you want to do. And then the people up on panel can dress up or whatever because it's Halloween. So we're sticking to what the bonfire topic is, which is Halloween themed songs. So we're just doing a Halloween themed karaoke. So I already got my background, and then I got this, which is my other one. Hold on, I'll show you. I got that too, but that's all I got right now. But yeah, I figured it would be fun. So y'all please come on over and enjoy it. We're going to have a great time this week. Like I said, tomorrow I think is going to be a very important live. How to keep anchored during difficult times. I know he's Digger Duck's got it. He's 5 steps ahead of you. Yes, he is, Digger Duck. That's exactly right. We don't even have to ask Ghost Neville. Nothing. I got you. I'm sending it over. Here you go. Thank you so much, Ghost Devil. Thank you so much. I know he's always he's like 5 or 10, maybe 25 steps ahead of me. I'm telling you. Well, I appreciate it. I truly do. I'm so stinking tired. I'm telling you, I'd probably forget to even ask. Lord have mercy. I know I love Halloween too. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But yes, this Friday is Halloween themed karaoke. And that we're either singing. I know, it's like, because he's my brother from another mother. He's my brother. We're kind of twins in a way. He's my Aussie twin because he was born in December. Same year, except I think he's the first part of December and I'm the later part of December. Oh, Lord. I ain't never had an Aussie brother, but I've had one for over a year now. Woo woo. Me and Rebel's got we've got Aussie family and we love it. He does it to me as well. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does, Digger Duck. He keeps you on your toes. I'm sure of it. It's like you're asking him a question like, Mom, I already got it. Mom, I got you. Lord have mercy, I'm telling you. Well, Lord, he looks exactly like you. Speaking, he's your twin too, honey. Y'all could pass for twins. That's the truth. True that. But yes, absolutely. I think he's just a couple weeks older than me, I believe. Because like I said, I think mine's at I think mine, Lord have mercy. Mine is at the end of December. So I don't think he's much older than me. So yeah, so it's kind of like you had twins, but you waited a couple more weeks to have your other twin. That's kind of messed up. That would suck. That would suck. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you guys so much for coming in here. It truly means a lot to me. It truly does. And I can't do what I do without and Rebelton without all you beautiful, amazing people in here. And that's the truth. That is the truth. Actually, for that, actually, I think first time I heard of Halloween was the movie Halloween. Wow, really awesome. Well, you can come and enjoy it with us. Woohoo! He was due on Christmas Day. I was supposed to be due on December 23rd, but I was 6 days late. My mama absolutely said, "You're coming out." Yeah, I was supposed to be born December 23rd, but I wound up being born December 29th. Yeah. Yep. But yes, guys, thank you guys so much. Truly. I'm going to try to get some rest, I'm telling you. But it means a lot. It truly does. And I'm getting ready to jump off here, but I hope all of you guys have a wonderful night. Riff hasn't been in here, but happy birthday, Riff. If you're watching the replay, happy birthday to you. I couldn't play your video because you're not in here, but happy birthday to you, Riff. Whoop, whoop. I tried. I hope you had an amazing birthday, Riff. It's actually right at 12, so actually it's technically not his birthday anymore, but he's probably partying. He's probably like us. You close your eyes and it's still your birthday until you close your eyes and go to sleep. I don't have little one now, but it's a beautiful change of season. The crisp air, falling leaves, pumpkins, gourds, and flowers on your doorstep for you. Absolutely, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, we love American Halloween and Christmas. Aw. Well, we wish our Aussie fam was close by, because we could. Now I got this thinking hiccups. We can enjoy it all in person, but y'all are like, Lord, I don't even know, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away from us. Oh, sucks, but well, at least y'all can enjoy it here. I know it's not the same, but hopefully it will be the same. Virtually. Virtually with the family. Yes, I love my favorite seasons. I like spring because it's pretty in the flowers and stuff like that, but I can't stand the bees. I'm allergic to them. But I love the fall time. Love the fall time. I can't stand Christmas, or not so much. I mean, I know that sounds like the Grinch or bah humbug. I love Christmas, but I can't stand the winter time. It is too stinking cold. And the summertime, it is too stinking hot with all the stinking humidity. So I'm kind of like happy medium. I guess you could say I'm more leaning towards the fall side. But if you would take the bees away from spring, spring would be a favorite too. So I'm in between the not too hot, not too cold. It will be great virtually. Absolutely. Absolutely. Woot woot. And then when the babies go trick-or-treating next week, I'll at least put some pictures and pull them up here so you guys can see it. Yeah, go do something special for you, girl. You deserve it. You hate Christmas but love the winter. Have you ever seen the snow for Q? Do y'all get snow where in the part of Australia you're at, honey? Ooh, yes. That would be cool. Carving a pumpkin. Yeah. Why not? Put it as your bucket list. Carve a pumpkin. Check. It'd be awesome. Woohoo. And you have to send me a picture. Wow. So it's really extremely dry in the part of Australia you're in. Wow. You've never seen snow and you barely get rain. Oh my gosh. Is it pretty hot there or no? Does it stay pretty warm? Even in all the seasons that y'all are in? Because it's our fall time, so it's y'all's what, springtime now? It's a little bit warmer. Because the way the world moves or whatever. You're on the opposite side of the world. So I think all right, thank you, Ghost Devil. I think y'all's seasons are kind of opposite than us. Oh my gosh, hell no. I'm sorry. That is too freaking hot. Girl. Let's hope you got some AC. Let's hope you got some air conditioner units in your home. Winter's cold. Winter cold, it's desert. Woo. It's fun carving a pumpkin. My adult children are, and I'm judging one I think is the best one. Why not, guys? Life is too short. Why not? Why not have a little fun? Oh my gosh. That is just too freaking hot. 115 degrees with my humidity here. Oh my goodness. There is no way in hell. No way. No way. Nope. That's too freaking hot. Does it normally get that hot where you guys are at, Ghost Devil and Digger? Because FarQ said it's 115 degrees our temperature. So it'd be Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. Wow. Nope. I'd have 4,000 fans on me. I do not like to be extremely hot. Nope. Can't stand to freeze to death because it's hard to get you warmed back up. And then burning up, like you can't get cooled off enough. It's dry here when it's muggy. I cannot breathe at all. Bless your heart, honey. And Ghost Devil said, yep. Oh my goodness. Nope. If y'all live close to a beach, I'd just jump in it and be in it the whole entire summer because that's just too freaking hot. It's just too freaking hot. Whew, Lord. They asked me to. I better choose the right one. Well, how many older adult children do you have to judge, Sharon? Absolutely. It's always great to make memories. Absolutely. Always great. I live next to Murray River. Wouldn't go in it. Go dangerous river. Oh. Wow. I'd rather be naked, sweaty than bundled, bone cold, shivering with loads of laundry that won't dry. Well, I know that feeling. Summer is just, oh my gosh, it is just too freaking hot. But winter, it is too damn cold. I know it's complaining. It's like, you can't have a happy medium. So I'm okay with fall and spring. Not too hot, not too cold. So you got to shoot. You got to pick from your 6 different pumpkins. Oh, they got Mama eyeballing Mama. Mama, you better pick mine. Mom, you better pick mine. Dangerous River, Murray River. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of Murray River. Yeah, if it's dangerous, I most definitely wouldn't. I didn't know if you was close to a beach or anything like that. Our spring is very windy time of year. Is it already springtime where you guys are at? Is it already springtime in Australia yet or no? Because it's our fall time, and y'all had winter time when it was our summertime. So I was thinking it's probably y'all's springtime's coming up. It's separated NSW and Vic. Yeah, it's spring. Yeah, because I was like, I think because y'all just got over winter, so you go to winter and you go to spring. So summer is 1st of December. Wow. Thank you, Ghost Devil. Is that in UK at FarQ? Australia. Yeah, she's some more of our Aussie fam, Sharon. FarQ is. She's an Aussie fam too. Hey, Kenzie. Oh, thank you, Ghost Devil. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know they ain't no even point asking. You already on it. I got you. Thank you, Ghost Devil. I appreciate it, brother. I really do. But yeah, we got all kinds of let's see how many Aussie people. Okay, we got Ghost Devil's Aussie fam, Digger Ducks Aussie fam, Rocket Queen's Aussie fam, and FarQ's Aussie fam. If there isn't any more Aussie fam, that's all that I know of right now. Look up Medora. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'll pull it up on my Medora. I can't even pronounce. I'm probably saying it wrong. I apologize. Mildoria. City in Australia. Is this okay? You're talking about this river. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold on. I see the river now, what you're talking about when I pulled up. Give me just a minute. Let me see. Mildura. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Well, if I can get it. Daggone it. Okay. Let me see. There's a bunch of images. Let me see if I can get. Hold on, wait a minute. There we go. I was trying to find. Oh, you're at the end of the Murray River, or however y'all pronounce it. Okay, let me find that. Hold on, wait a minute. Murray. Is that it? I don't know, guys. It says sunset over Murray River in Mildura, Australia. That's beautiful, though. It is pretty. It is really pretty, though. Lord, that's a huge river. Absolutely. Wow. It could pass for a lake. That thing is huge. Wow. Let's see. I just love looking at, I just love looking at the different places because it's beautiful. Let's see. Here we go. Maybe right here. Might have some pictures. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Let me try to do it this way because I just like, it's not doxing you nothing. It's I just think it's great. You see, which it's what people haven't never seen. Well, if I can, there we go. Ooh, that's pretty. Whatever building that is pretty. Mildura. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it right. I have no idea. I apologize if I ain't. Let me see. What? Ooh, that's pretty. It looks like a beautiful place. Come on. Wow. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good size city, honey. Wow. Well, come on. I guess this is pictures. What in the world? Hold on. Huh. Well, that looks like a bunch of desert, but I don't know what in the world it's doing. My family been here from the beginning of Midi. That's a TNG clock in the center of town. That place, that's pretty though, with the flowers. Lord have mercy, with the pictures and stuff. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's really pretty. That's the desert that surrounds us, so it's pretty well dry. Oh, that's pretty. I just love looking at, and from all over the world. The world is a beautiful place. I'm not saying, when I say the world is an evil place, I'm not saying the beauty is evil. I'm talking about, the stuff you hear, the stuff what people do. That is what I'm talking about is evil, you know. But the sceneries are beautiful. Sceneries are absolutely beautiful. See, I just love that with the rainbow. It kind of goes in to my yeah, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. They don't even look like a real picture. Just the way I guess whoever took it doesn't even look like a real picture. Wow. And it's got palm trees. You would think it you'd be close to a beach or something with the palm trees. It's very pretty. Yeah, very pretty. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm all for it, And anybody that wants to send me pictures of their area, we can show them. You don't have to dox yourself, but like pictures of your town or anything like that. I think that's amazing. Just seeing the different parts of the world is beautiful. It's a beautiful place. Go several. How did y'all cope with the flood? Yeah, that building is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Palm trees everywhere. The Chafee Bros came from California. They designed MIDI. Huh. Wow. It's very pretty. Very pretty place. But you said it's got 300,000 people. Wow, that's quite a huge town. And when I seen it from the bridge, it looks like it's pretty good size. Or city, town, whatever. You know what I meant. Mildura is MIDI. Mildura, probably saying it wrong, is Mildy. Hmm. I'll eventually learn, guys. That was a guess alive with numbers. Well, you was pretty close. Hold on 1 minute. I think you were pretty close, honey. Hold on. And I'll just tell you. I'm sure you didn't lie. You're good. It says.
That is Mildura.
Oh, well, I don't know.
That is Mildura mildew.
It says population of. Hold on. Daggone it.
Population of a lot of people.
Yeah, a buttload of people. Hold on. Yeah, it says Victoria.
Go to your Facebook.
What?
Go see your picture. Messenger. Rebel.
Oh, hell yes. Awesome, Ghost Devil. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome.
I sent it to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ghost Devil. Too many when I was born. There was about 50,000. Wow. That's still a bunch of people, honey. That's still a bunch of people.
50,000. Hell, that's a party.
Yes. Okay, hold on 1 minute. Yeah, it says Victoria. Doesn't look like it's very big on the map, but I just think it's interesting. It's cool. Okay, Bose, thank you so much, brother. Yeah, that one was awesome. I'll have to change it on that. Let me see. Hold on 1 minute. Thank you so much, Ghost Devil. Let me see if I can change it into my. Let me see.
Where you going?
Hold on. Let me see if I can change the picture.
Where's that picture go?
Oh, I don't know.
The middle one, she said, didn't mess it up.
Oh, it's on the wall over there. Hold on just a second. I'm switching out that picture before I honestly forget. Thank you, Ghost Devil. Thank you so much. There we go. Now I fixed it. There we go. Okay. Now it should show the. Check this out. What Ghost Devil just made. Awesome, Ghost Devil. Thank you. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Hang on. Hurry up. Okay, there we go. Look at this background that Ghost Devil made for me. Thank you, Ghost. Check it out, guys. Isn't that awesome? Woohoo! Thank you, Ghost. That's for our Halloween themed karaoke. Yes. Woo woo.
That's what makes it like that. The eyes are better, though.
Awesome job, brother.
Good job, Ghost Devil.
Thank you. Woohoo. Love it. Thank you. And Rebel want me to ask you. Hold on. Lord. Hold on a minute, guys. This virtual background's got me all confused.
No.
Okay. Rebel wanted me to ask you guys. What am I supposed to ask him?
That's what I'm sending you, Ghost. Except the eyes are better on this one. This one I messed up on.
It's just like this, except the eyes and mouse better. And look at this beautiful picture that he made me
You
today.
wanna turn the light on.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? That's absolutely beautiful. I know. Is that not pretty? I was like, wow. That he said, babe, I made you something. I was like, look back on it from a distance. I was trying to get it. Well, there we go. Look how pretty that is. That's beautiful. He's doing so good, guys. Stay. Yeah, he's doing more. I think he's practice makes perfect. He's doing more and better and better and better. Yeah, he just did that one today, Sharon. I thought that was beautiful. Well, if it'll stay, I had to do it. There we go. Maybe. Stay. There we go. Yes, it is beautiful. I love the colors. Huh? Oh, yeah. And he, well, hold on.
No, it didn't. No, that's what it was.
Oh. Did you sign this one?
No.
Oh. He said he did this one too. There we go. He did this one too today. Isn't that pretty?
Purple and black planet. And white.
Purple and black and white planet is what he said. There we go. Yeah, he said, love it, bro. I'm just relaying messages. Yeah, we're going to send that to, he's going to send one of them in with Digger's ghost. So, put that back. I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay. It's all right. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being in here. It means the world to me. It truly does. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, we are going over, please share it out, how to keep anchored during difficult times. How to keep anchored. I think it's going to be really great. Really great. But I love each and every one of you guys. I always say this before I go. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what they're currently going through. You know, yes, he does, honey. And just pray for one another. Be there for one another. Support one another. You know, be kind to one another. You know, be careful with your words because they might be easily forgiven, but they're not going to be forgotten once they're said. So, you know, just please, you know, don't be better than nobody else, but be a better person than you was yesterday. Be a difference, as in being a difference, being a supportive difference in the world. And if you guys ever need me, please reach out. I don't want y'all to ever feel like y'all don't have nobody to talk to because I'm here for each and every one of you guys. Each and every one of you guys. I love y'all, and y'all have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, and we're covering how to keep anchored during the times. And I've got all the rest of the lives set for this week, except for Thursday, and that's when me and Red will go live together. So much love to y'all. Thank you guys so much for coming in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Each and every one of you guys have a great night. Prayers for you all. Virtual hugs sent y'all's way, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all. See ya.